In this video, we will mention the 5 worst habits, if a person adheres to them, or in this case will experience muscle loss with age, and will look much older than their real age. 1. Lack of movement. There is a common saying that says use it or you will lose it. This means that it is necessary to use muscle mass or the body will get rid of it. However, with an increase in movement, you will order the body to maintain muscle mass as much as possible in order to maintain this daily function, whether by walking or exercising regularly. A person who is not keen to move and increase activity will be subject to loss of muscle mass. In addition, aging reduces muscle mass, but fortunately the body is able to reduce the negative impact of age on muscle mass. People in their 50s who are keen to increase activity and exercise will maintain muscle mass much better than people in their early 20s and 30s. This is a very great opportunity to start exercising. Even if you are over 50 years of age, never worry about the negative impact of age on muscle mass. However, you should be concerned if you do not exercise or increase activity after the age of 50. Start practicing any physical activity that suits your health condition immediately, whether walking, riding a bicycle, swimming, or even exercising such as resistance exercises regularly. 2. Not eating the daily need for protein. Proteins such as chicken, meat, fish and eggs. By reducing your protein consumption in order to maintain health, you will expose yourself to muscle catabolism associated with aging. Some sources say that with increased protein consumption, you will increase the risk of cell growth in a satisfactory manner, such as the non-benign diseases we know, but you should know that the body needs more proteins for the process of stimulation and muscle growth. So what is the solution? Should we reduce the amount of proteins or not? For example, the wrong way is to reduce your consumption of proteins, which will lead to the neglect of increased activity and movement, because movement requires proteins. The result will be the destruction of muscle mass as well as the destruction of bone mass. You know that if there is a destruction of muscle mass with age, this will reduce the quality of life, which will increase the death rate, but the right way to help you maintain quality of life with age is to increase movement through exercise. However, make sure to consume your daily need for proteins, and the body will be able to benefit from proteins coming from food to repair the body and maintain muscle mass, rather than turning them into growth of cells that cause diseases. Of course, the amount of protein varies from one person to another depending on age, sex and daily activity, but in general make sure to eat a palm-sized portion of protein in each meal. 3. Stress. Stress is one of the factors that cause loss of muscle mass, because when stressed, whether mental, physical or emotional stress, the body will release cortisol, and this hormone destroys muscle mass. For example, with regard to physical stress, people who exercise on a daily basis and are not keen to get enough rest will increase cortisol, so the recovery process will be significantly reduced and muscle catabolism will increase. As a result, a person will experience muscle mass destruction and the body will need more days and hours of recovery. It is a serious mistake to exercise on a daily basis, therefore, as much as possible, you should get some rest at least twice a week. 4. Not getting rid of the problem of insulin resistance. The problem of insulin resistance will prevent us from increasing or even maintaining muscle mass. In short, insulin resistance is that cells in the body, such as cells and muscle fibers, do not respond to the call of insulin hormone. Insulin is a building hormone that helps us increase muscle mass. The mission of insulin hormone is to open gates inside cells, provide the body with nutrients and amino acids coming from proteins in the meal and introduce them into muscle fibers to nourish, build and repair them. However, the common problem for people suffering from insulin resistance is that muscle fiber receptors do not respond to the call of the hormone insulin, leading to a decrease in the supply of nutrients to muscle fibers and little chance of protecting muscle mass. For this reason, it is noticeable that those who suffer from insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes have a clear decrease in muscle mass. In order to know whether you suffer from insulin resistance or not, there is a medical examination for insulin resistance. The result of this examination should be less than 3. If the result exceeds this number, this indicates that the person suffers from an insulin resistance problem and should be eliminated. This problem is as soon as possible. In order to be able to increase or maintain muscle mass with age, there are many ways to help us get rid of insulin resistance that we mentioned in previous videos, but the most famous is to follow low-carb diets while adhering to intermittent fasting on a regular basis. 5. Lack of sleep. You all know that most of the muscle building process occurs during the hours of sleep. Sleeping hours are golden hours to achieve this goal because during sleeping hours, the body releases a very important hormone that greatly helps us build muscle mass, which is growth hormone. The more we maintain the quality and quantity of sleep, the more we increase the production of growth hormone in the body, so we will be able to build better muscle mass with age. Growth hormone helps us in the process of cellular construction and not only in building muscle mass. It also helps us build collagen and build joint compounds from cartilage, ligaments and protein tissues. During sleep, the body also releases hormone melatonin is a sleep hormone that decreases in secretion in the body with age. An effective way to help us promote melatonin production is exposure to sunlight in the early hours of the day. This is a very effective way to stimulate the production of melatonin, which is the sleep hormone in the hours of sleep. Also, keep the amount of sleep for at least 7 hours and also ensure the quality of sleep by staying away from phone screens or computer screens 2 hours before bedtime, as well as exposure to sunlight in the early hours of the day. We welcome all new subscribers to the channel.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to like channel to receive all new news.